Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr, and I'm coming to you live from a cold hotel room. We are here in Arizona. I had to make another trip out here, and I was going to do the live stream later and then make the trip out here, but I decided to just come out here early and set up. So literally, we got here just in time to set everything up and then get started. We are here today. We have some cool stuff to take a look at. We have some nice photos that were submitted. I actually just grabbed a lot of the photos that were submitted last night, and then I just put them all together in here. So we're going to take a look at some cool photos, and also we have some other photo submissions for people who are looking for some critiques. I am currently running off of the hotel Wi-Fi, so hopefully it'll be strong enough to hold this whole time. We'll see how things go. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and give a shout out to the ones that are helping to make all of this possible. So let me bring this first one up. First, want to give a shout out to Big Bad Toy Store. If you're looking for anything like 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale, 1/18, I mean, they have all kinds of stuff you can get, including accessories and everything else. There's so many things I purchased from this place, but specifically, I want to give a shout out to Big Bad Toy Store because they were the ones that were responsible for sponsoring our game show, which if you haven't seen it already, you guys definitely go to the channel and go check it out. Is a very, very good show. Man, we had a lot of fun during that show, and it was pretty exciting with a nice twist at the end. Definitely want to give a shout out to Big Bad Toy Store, and a thank you very much for supporting that. I mean, they supplied the figures for the show, and we also had Jesse Fire Rising, who does photography for Big Bad Toy Store. He was actually one of the judges on the show, so it was really cool. So a big thanks to them for doing that. Next, we want to give a shout out to. Let me go ahead and pull them up again. Hold on just a moment, because I think I lost them. There he is. All right. Oh wait. Oh no, it's here. It's here. Okay. IKEA Hobbies. Definitely want to give a shout out to IKEA Hobbies. If you guys get a chance, go and check out their site. Alex has so much stuff there, and I mean, I'm still getting things from him. I showed you guys last week the thing I purchased from IKEA Hobbies, and he just has all kinds of stuff there. So I highly recommend you guys go over there. He is local to me. He is located in California, not too far from me. But I've been to his shop a few times, and he has a number of different things. So definitely a trusted seller for many years. So definitely go and check out IKEA Hobbies for sure. And last, let me put them up. Gosh, it's such. See, hotel Wi-Fi. That's what I'm dealing with right now. So it's just like slowly behind, but we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Jazz Ink Dioramas. They are still taking pre-orders for the Catwoman figure from the Batman series, the Michael Keaton Batman. So it's the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. And they're also, I missed out on this diorama. I have to just get on the wait list because I just missed out. But for those of you who did get a chance to pre-order that, congrats to you, because I know you will not be disappointed when you receive it, because he just put so much care into all of his things. But again, he's still taking pre-orders for the Catwoman, still taking pre-orders for the Penguin. So yeah, definitely go and check them out. Show his site some love, because he has a lot of really cool stuff to go and check out. And I'm still waiting for him to announce the pre-order for the Wonder Woman, because I am definitely going to jump on that. So for sure. We got some folks that are showing up in here. If Ken's showing up here. Oh man. No, it looks like there's some other folks in there. It's 60 Pig. Hey, good on. It's good to see you, man. It's nice for you to join us in here. Really? Oh, well, hey man, thanks for staying up for me. Considering the time and everything, because I think Bram is he said he was going to try and make it, I think, but let's see. I think if we're 4, I think it's 9 a.m. for him, because he's over in Japan. So yeah, but man, thank you so much for you guys for joining in. I'm glad you guys are here. We definitely have some cool stuff to be looking at. So yes. With that said, let me give another update for those of you who may be joining us or watching this later. This is a new Toytography magazine that is still available right now, and we just released it. And I mean, the interview at Ian was so good. And this is also the exclusive cover photo that he gave to us for our front cover. But it has a lot of really cool stuff. Because I'm here at the hotel, I don't have the magazine to show you guys, so you can go and check it out. But it is definitely some good stuff, packed with some good stuff in there. So definitely go and pick up that copy. Also, just want to give you guys a heads up. I probably will not. Yeah, we won't reveal anything until the 1st of November. That's when we are going to reveal some more stuff. So right now, I'll just leave it as is. But I will say we did just complete the interview for the new Toytographer that is going to be featured in the December issue of Toytography magazine. And oh my gosh, you guys, I'm excited to share with you guys who it is, so you can go and check out his Instagram page, because man, his photos are fantastic. The main thing, I mean, I really like his lighting and stuff in his photos, but one of the biggest things I really like is his posing. He does some fantastic posing, and posing with multiple figures too, and it just looks amazing with all of his stuff. So definitely we're going to reveal who that is at the beginning of next month. And also, just to give you a heads up, when we have one issue coming in, another one's going to be fading out. So you guys just keep that in mind, and we'll let you guys know which one. Well, if you already seen the issues that we have, you'll know which one is going to be fading out for December. So just want to give you guys a heads up on that. I did bring my stuff with me because I knew I was going to be doing the show. So I did bring some stuff that I picked up over the past week. I know you guys saw the gosh, I haven't done one in such a long time, but I feel like as soon as I got it in the box, I was so excited to get it. And I was like, you know what, before I unwrap this, let me just set up my camera and I'll do an unboxing right now. So for those of you who are familiar with the channel, I just recently did a unboxing video for a figure that I just got last week, and I'll share it with you guys right now. Oh, we got Faithful Steve. Hey, Steve, thanks, man. Thanks for joining us, dude. Nice to see you. So the figure I got last week and did the unboxing for is this dude right here. Man, this is such an awesome figure. I'm glad I got it. It kind of reminded me of the issue I dealt with the Buzz Lightyear. So I wanted to wait a little bit because I wanted the Hot Toys Buzz Lightyear. And then Pop Mart released a Buzz Lightyear, and I was kind of on the fence about it, but I went ahead and I just got it. And I was so glad I got it, because even though that figure is smaller because it's not 1/6, all the features that it came with was better than the Hot Toys version, and sometimes that happens. And that's the case that happened here with this Batman figure here. I can tell right now all the stuff that is going to come with the Hot Toys Dark Knight Returns version is limited in compared to the stuff that comes here. I mean, the Hot Toys version does not have an unmasked portrait for the Batman, but this one does. And I believe there's a cape that's already attached to the Hot Toys version, but this one has two different capes. It has the one that has 8 wires in the cape. I mean, that is just absolutely amazing. 8 wires in the cape. And then the other cape that it comes with has no wires in it at all. So I took some really, really cool photos with it. So it is such a good figure, man. I'm so glad that I picked it up. Oh, really? Oh, Dude, I feel you. I totally feel you. I totally understand. But man, it's you just be patient with it, because dude, I know that once you get it, you will totally be pleased with it. You will totally be satisfied with the thing. It is totally worth the wait. So I know you're gonna, and the photos that you take, man, I know you're gonna enjoy it. My advice to you is don't break the leg like you did in the other ones. 'Cause I know you was trying to pose as Superman, and then next thing you know, the leg was popping off. So please, kid, be careful with your with your Batman when you receive him in the mail. But yeah, he's totally a cool figure. So if you guys get a chance, go and check out the unboxing video that I did, which I did. I uploaded a few. So let me show you guys some stuff right now, because I did. I shared some photos in my unboxing video, but I have some other photos that I did not put in the video that I can share with you guys right now. So let me show you some of the photos, some extra photos. I'll show you the ones that I took in the video, but I'll show you some extra ones as well. Because man, this figure is so fun to shoot. So he says no promises. Be careful, please be careful. So this is one of the photos that I took with the figure, and gosh, man, I just, that was the very first thing I was doing, was just playing around with the cape that has no wires in it, because it was just, man, I just love how the cape just kind of drapes over. I like the Sideshow Batman that they released, because that cape does the same thing where it drapes over. I really like how that came out. And so this is one of the reasons why I was like, oh yeah, this is good. And actually, this was the thing that sold me on the figure, to where I felt like I needed to get it, because the pictures that I saw was people who had the cape draped over, and I was like, oh man, okay, I got to get it now. So yeah, so this is one of the other photos that I got with it. It's a little darker than I prefer, so I do need to brighten it up a little bit, but I do like how it came out. I think what had happened was, after I took the photo, I moved the light away, and because of the way the light was still shining, I was like, oh, let me just snap that photo real quick. So I grabbed that one, but I just didn't add it to the unboxing video. This was another good one that came out, and that one too. I just set down the light, and I like how the light shined on it. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and get it. So it wasn't really worthy to show during the unboxing video, but still I like the way it came out, just that one light to the side. So and he totally fit the horse. That was another thing I was pretty excited about, because this particular horse, I don't know why, it is a 1/12 scale horse, but for some reason the horse looks like a bit oversized in comparison. Like, I tried to put a Mezco figure on this horse, and it was too small. So I had the Gotham by Gaslight Batman, and I put him on the horse, and he's a little too small for the thing. Like, the feet didn't even come all the way down to the turnips, so it just didn't look right. But this came out perfectly. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the one that's permanently gonna be with the figure, which is so fitting, because that's what he looked like in the comic, when he was riding the horse. And also in the animated movie as well, he was riding on the horse. So it looked really, really cool. So yeah, it definitely like the fact that it totally fits on that. So yeah, I snapped a few of those. This is the ones that were actually in the unboxing video, and then I had some other ones there. So yeah, I really like how this Batman came out, man. It was so good. This is not the McFarlane version. I bought the DC Direct version of the Batmobile. I know McFarlane did one, and he pretty much copied the same thing. That's pretty much all he did, was re-release the same car. So the thing still lights up, in the same way. But because he had the wired cape, I wanted to do kind of like what he does in the video game, where he leaps in the air and lands inside the car, and then it closes up. I kind of wanted to do that same thing, and I also just wanted to have the cape just kind of going up in the air. So yeah, it came out to really, really cool. So I'm having a lot of fun with this figure. These two figures were from Big Bad Toy Store. The I can't remember, the Monster Force. That's what it is. The Monster Force figures. I was like, hey, let me go ahead and pull those out and have them fighting these two guys. I mean, I just like the pose. The only thing that is a little disappointing about the figure is the unmasked portrait has Bruce Wayne like kind of gritting his teeth, but the masked portrait does not. So that's the only downside to it. I was just like, I wish that he had that expression on the other one, because the Superman got 3 different heads, but this Batman we only get 2. So it's like, it is what it is. Man, I just went on eBay. It was just, that's why I was like kind of kicking myself, because I was like, it was a little more expensive than what was selling anywhere else, but I was like, well, I guess it's the penalty I got to pay for waiting. I should have just pre-ordered it when I did, and I mean, the price wasn't super crazy, but it was still higher than what everybody else was paying. And thankfully, they were only charging $10 for shipping. So I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and I'll jump on it. And there were some other places that were charging like $150 for shipping. And I'm like, that's crazy. So I just kept looking around, and I found somebody who had the figure, just a little bit higher, and they only charged $10 for shipping. So I was like, all right, I jumped on that, and they shipped it right away. So yeah, I'm glad I picked that up. It came in really quick. So yeah, it was nice. So anyway, yeah, these are the photos that I took, man. I'm going to be having a whole lot more fun taking more pictures with these guys. Who knows? I brought the let me see if I can pull it, show you guys. Even though I brought it with me, I also brought the Superman with me as well. So I don't know if I got some time while I'm out here, I'll take some pictures. Usually I come out here with the intent of something to do while my wife is taking care of her things. But I end up doing stuff myself. And then next thing you know, the figures that I bring end up just sitting in a box somewhere, and I don't even get a chance to take pictures. But I try. So anyway, yeah, those are the things that I picked up. The other thing I picked up yesterday, I think, was the Mezco Joker. I think this is not the version that I was thinking of. But I mean, I still like the Joker. I still like the outfit that he comes in. But when I saw this thing, it wasn't like on the shelf where I could pick it up and take a look at it. It was behind the counter, like where the cashier was. So I was like, oh, the Joker. I was like, let me go ahead. Let me just take that one. And so I grabbed it thinking that it was one of the other Jokers that they released. But then when I got it and looked at it, I was like, oh man, this is based on like the old classic Joker. So I was like, but honestly, the way Mezco does their stuff, I'm not too disappointed, because still at least Mezco does a good job with their figures. So I'm pretty sure I can maybe do something with it. But I don't know. We'll see. If not, then I don't know. If I'm not able to return it, then I can maybe find somebody else who's got another Mezco and maybe do a trade or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But still not too disappointed, because it was Mezco. Yes, that one right there. Yes. Yeah. So I found that out after I got it. And even some of the accessories that he comes with is kind of like, the little old school gags and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I'll figure out something. I like to think that I'm pretty resourceful when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So I'm sure I will figure out something that I can do with it, and we'll see. The last thing I picked up, man, I got pretty excited about this thing too. This one, I was kind of thrown off where it was coming from, because I thought the person was actually local in the States, and it turns out they weren't. They were in China. But so I had to wait a little bit longer to get it. But it's okay. Anyway, there's something I got. I show you guys all the 1/6 scale animals and stuff that I get that that I pick up from my figures, all kinds of accessories and stuff. So a while back, I showed you guys a 1/6 scale bear that I had. And so apparently there was another company that I picked this. Actually, this might be the same. No, this is the same company. Same company. So the same company that made the bear also made this one. So this is, let's see, pull this up. It's pretty small. This is a 1/6 scale wolf that I picked up, and I like how it sits because it's like kind of crouched down like that, and I think that looks really really good. So if I set it up like with my cowboy figures, like if I got my Arthur Morgan or John Marston, because there are parts where there's a wolf around in there. Man, I really like how that kind of just sits. That just looks really, really good. So I think this will look really nice on camera. And so yeah, so I'm gonna get some photos with it. But I also like the paint job on it. I mean, the paint application on it is really cool. That's a really cool thing. So yeah, so I'll figure out something I can do with it. If if I had the ability to, I probably would get more than one, wolf, and just because there's times when you're playing a game and you're surrounded by them. But the issue is, I think they only made just this one, and well, they had multiple ones, but they were just different colors. They were not different poses. So because this is only just one pose, I was like, nah, I'll just get one. I would like to have had different animals and different poses and different colors and whatnot. So I think they only did different colors. So it's okay. I deal with it. I still like it. I still and one is still can serve the job. So it's okay as long as it helps drive the point for the photo. So I'm not too disappointed about it. So yeah. Yeah, three colors. Three colors. I think I did see one that was kind of like black, like a black and gray that looked really cool. But this place that I bought it from, they only had two of the colors, so I just kind of went with the other one. I think was maybe like a brown or light brown, something like that. So I like the other one that looks a little gray with that. So yeah, it is nice. So oh, the white. Okay, okay. And see, you know what? That was the other thing I was thinking of. I was like, man, if I had the 3-0 snake eyes, the 1/6 scale snake eyes, I was like, that would be cool to have that wolf with it. But I can't go down that G.I. Joe rabbit hole. I got a couple of Mezco ones. I used to have 1/6 scale Storm Shadow. And when I started looking at the other ones, I think what killed it for me was I really wanted to have the sideshow Cobra Commander. And by now, by the time I started looking into it, it was already gone. Price was already going up. So I was like, forget it. I'm not going to do that. So, and I just waited for so long that I got tired of waiting, and I just sold my Storm Shadow, and I was like, I'm done with G.I. Joe. I'm good. So Mezco is the ones I have. I have a Duke Mezco. I have the Destro Mezco, which I showed you guys a few weeks ago, and I think that's gonna be it for me for that. So a little spotty. Oh, the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Okay, I mean, hey, those are the top two. Those are the top two. So I mean, really, those are the ones that kind of keep GI Joe going. So it's two guys there. So yeah, I'd say you got two of the best ones. Yeah, yeah, that is happy. Yes, now I know, and that's the way it's going to stay that way too. So So anyway, yeah, so that's all we have that I wanted to share with you guys for today. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the photos that were submitted in the group. If you guys submitted some other ones, I probably didn't see it because I just kind of threw some stuff together last night. I think there were some photos that were submitted today, and I didn't. I saw them, but I had already done the video the night before, so we may just see if we can just include them in the next one that we do. So yeah, so I grabbed the video so we can take a look at the photos. But the other ones for TTM Live, I just saw a few, so I just grabbed those few and then hit the bed last night because I had so much stuff to do. So we only got to have a few today to take a look at, and then hopefully we'll just like next week we'll move on with that. But before we take a look at those, photo of the week. Let me show you guys this photo of the week. This photo is fantastic. Check this out. This is I believe this is Toy Immersion. Yeah. Dude, that's a great shot. That is a great shot. I love the lighting on it. Man, the pose. I was like, dude, and I mean, all the emotion is there. So this is definitely a photo that deserves to be photo of the week. That's a fantastic shot. That is a fantastic shot, man. It's so creative, and yeah, definitely deserving of the spot because it just looks so good. It looks so good. I mean, just the aperture priority. I mean, the whole depth of field on everything about it. Like I said, the lighting on it, the whole thing. I mean, the little skulls around the feet, and everything. I mean, it's just so fitting to the character. So yeah, this was definitely deserving of a photo of the week. This is just really cool. Yeah, you can totally hear. It's like this is definitely one of those photos that you can hear the words right out, just yelling off of his head. So yeah, this was definitely cool. So congrats to Toy Immersion. I believe his name is Aaron, I think. Yeah. So anyway, congrats to you for photo of the week. This was definitely a fantastic shot. So thanks so much for submitting. And for those of you who are not in the group or new to the channel, so all you got to do is go to our Facebook Live. Facebook Live, our Facebook group, and put your photo that you want to critique. Put TTM Live, and we'll grab the photo, throw it in, and we'll take a look at it during our live stream, which is what we're going to do right now. So let's go and let's take a look at our first photo. I believe AJ was the one who submitted it. Let me see. Where is it? Yes, there you are. Okay, first photo. Another portrait. And man, I like the fact that AJ put this more stuff in the background as well, because a lot of times he does close-ups and it's like really close to the face. But I do like the fact that he threw in kind of like some atmosphere with it as well. And man, it looks really nice. I kind of would have liked it if he had it looking like directly at the camera, because honestly, if he is, I can't really tell. I probably would have liked to see more like white underneath if he had Batman like looking directly at you. I think that would have been good, but that's something minor. Either way, I mean, the lighting is done really well on this. It's just a great portrait, really great portrait. I mean, it's really not much to say about these kind of things, because I mean, it's just your portrait and your lighting. Your lighting is, I mean, Jay's lighting is always done so well, because he has just that nice touch of soft light on there, and he definitely pulled that off here. It almost looks like maybe there's, I don't know, like some blinds or something, because you see like you see, if you see this black going across here, and then you see another one going across there, almost like there's, maybe like some blinds or some kind of uh, window grid or something like that that you're looking at, but very subtle. But I do like the use of the background and everything, and so this was definitely a nice shot. So yeah, thank you very much for submitting this, Jay. The next one we're going to take a look at. Let's see. This is from Rick. This is cool. I like the. I'm trying. I was trying to figure out which Red Skull this is, because I'm not sure which one it is. But anyway, I do like the use of the background to go along with the character. I will say that your lighting is a little harsh though. You might want to just like either scale it back a little bit, or just make it just a little softer, because it's causing so much to go along, like the shoulders here and right on the front, and then you have that glare across the face. So I would have kind of toned it back a little bit, and also by doing that, you create a little more shadows, and that's one of the other things I would like to see, is just some more shadows, like maybe across the top. Like pick one particular spot that you want your lighting to come from, and then just kind of, I don't know, just a little bit. Oh, you're standing in front of the iPad. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, then maybe that's what it was. Then the glare coming from the iPad is what's shining. Oh, okay, all right. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. So was that the only light source you were using from this? Because did you have another light from behind? I'm curious to see it. And also, did you have a screen that showed this from the back as well? Uh, oh, wait a minute. I see. Okay, he's standing in front of the iPad. So the figure's in front of the iPad, but the light that you shined on him, yeah, that's the thing. I probably would have toned back a little bit. Okay, so you had a light in front. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably just give it some. I mean, unless you maybe had like a diffuser on that, like you can maybe, if you wanted to, you could even use like a plastic bag, just like, so it'll kind of tone down the light a little bit. But if not, you can just kind of turn the light off, like either turn it in another direction, so that you still get the light on him, but it doesn't like hit him so hard, or kind of just pull it back a little more to give it some distance, and it won't be that, it'll be a softer light that is on him. So yeah, that would be my only thing. As far as your pose, I say the pose is still good. I mean, because I'm assuming he just kind of just standing in front of just the logo for Hydra. So I would say there's really not much I would change about that. It's just the light. That's the only thing. I think the lighting, and you know what, it happens, because I know I've done it sometimes where I've used a monitor as a background. Sometimes the light from the monitor ends up being brighter than the light you're using in the foreground, and so therefore sometimes you have to brighten the light to compensate for that. But the only thing I can say to if you wanted to change that is you could have brought the figure a little further away from the iPad, and then have the light shining in from the front, and then the distance would kind of balance the two out. That way it's not so harsh on the light. But other than that, I'd still say it looks really good. That's a good pose. It's a nice background that you chose on there. It was just the lighting. Just make some adjustments on the lighting, and it's really just kind of playing around with it, kind of trial and error. One of the things I do is I'll take photos of what I think looks good, and then after I take the photo, I'll make some changes and then take the photo again. Uh, and that way, the camera can capture other angles and other sources of light that you might, you didn't even see it at the time that you were doing yours. So yeah, but that is the thing. And yeah, see, that's what it can be tough when you're trying to use a monitor, because the monitor is already backlit, and so sometimes that can be tough to pull off. But I will say I do like the photo, and I do like the background he chose. That is a pretty cool background to do it that. So yeah, just kind of tone it back on the light a little bit, and it'll still come out either way. So if you wanted to shoot this again, you could try that, or just try that with a different figure. Just try that again, and just kind of practice with using the iPad as the backdrop, and using another light in front. As a matter of fact, I would take the time to say this. I'm still not going to mention who it is, but the guy that I interviewed for the December issue, we actually talked about this. We specifically talked about using. He wasn't using a monitor; he was using the whole TV. And so he was using the TV as a backdrop, and so he was talking about the difference between using the two lights. So it was a really good conversation. So I think it'll the tips that he give there would really help you out in a case like this. So yeah. Oh, hey man, we got Trotter showing up. What's going on, sir? Good to see you, sir. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our next one, which I believe this is going to be our final photo for today. Oh, this is Tommy. Tommy got his. I'm assuming this is what he's throwing in for his Halloween photo. So we have Michelangelo dressed as a mummy. Okay. I don't think I am familiar with this line, but I'm not familiar with like what all the costumes are. If I remember correctly, I think Donatello was dressed as Frankenstein. I think I think that's what one of them was. But this is pretty cool. This is definitely pretty cool. I'm curious about the lighting on this as well. Like, what was because honestly, I think if I remember correctly, man, Tommy is the one who uses the red light quite a bit for his photos. And so yeah, this still looks pretty good with the use of the lighting. But I don't know, I'm not quite catching what's going on, unless you're just doing just a portrait. I'm not sure what's going on with the setup for what he's doing. I don't know if you just put the figure and just snap the photo. I'm not sure what's going on. So yeah, I do like the figure. I'd kind of change up the pose as well, because I'm just I don't know, I'm just not really grasping what the goal is here with the photo, which you're trying to achieve. So I mean, is he coming from the light, or and also what's I'm curious as to what this is over here. I'm not sure what that red bar. So I'm not sure. Cool looking figure though. Definitely cool looking figure. But I'm just not sure what's going on with the with what the goal was for the image. So when you get a chance, kind of shed some light on what you were achieving here, because I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to grasp what it is, so I can determine like, okay, well, maybe making some changes here, but it could be what you were trying to do, you did it, and this is what you wanted. So I would just say, for me personally, I probably would have changed the direction of the lights. Also, I probably would have put some more shadows in there as well, and I would change the pose uh, to it. I mean, I kind of understand he's using those as nunchucks, so I kind of would have just changed things around to where makes the kind of change the pose a little bit from. Oh, so he said the trailer from the new movie. Okay, I didn't see that. So as Steven said, is the unchucks. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so that's the thing. I had to maybe take a look at it to see where, what the scene was. I'm familiar with the Turtles, but I'm not familiar with what this one was. Which, by the way, this is a little bit off topic, but did anyone check out uh the TMNT oh gosh, the Turtle Van? I don't know if you guys have seen it. I really like, man. I really like how that looks. And I know I mentioned before, I was like, man, I do not want to buy any more Joy Toy stuff on here. But that turtle van looks really, really nice. And it's 118. So I was like, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I may take a chance on it, but those mechs, I'm like, nah. No, I think the one giant mech that I have that I bought, I'm done. I don't want to get any more of those things because it's just their QA is just not that good on it. Oh, so you had okay. Oh, yeah, the Joy Toy van. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, I don't know. It looks really really nice. Nice how I like how it's like really low to the ground. Because man, it looks really really cool. And if you watch their little video, they do like a 360 view of the van, and you get to see all the angles of it. But then towards the end of the video, they open up everything. So they open up the top, they open up the doors, everything. So you get a chance to see all the stuff on there, and it's just like, man, it looks really really good. So, the first floor. Oh yeah, and see that's the thing. I don't know if it's because they're doing the 118, they're just putting out so much, but it is. I agree, man. It's just like way too many. I mean, they're putting out Kang and then I saw the Splinter and April O'Neil ones, and then the Casey Jones. It's just so much. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, it'd be for somebody who loves that kind of stuff. By all means, buy every single one of them. Do what you want. But yeah, I can't. I just can't do that stuff. I mean, if I was buying all the Ninja Turtle stuff, man, I probably would leave everything else behind and just go straight for the turtles. So, which is probably what Tommy did right here. So okay, man. I'll have to take a look at the video so I can kind of get an understanding of what you were going for in the shot here. Because yeah, on the surface, I like I said, I would have changed up the pose a little bit, and do some tweaking to the lighting. Probably would have done so. But I have to go and check that out just so I can get the reference and understand. Because I don't really want to mention anything of like this was you know this wrong or anything like that, because that wasn't the goal that you were achieving. So that's why it helps to kind of understand what you're going for, and yeah. So we'll see. Let me see. Do we have any other? Yeah. See, same thing. Actually, the Joy Toy stuff that I have enough. I'll just say I have enough. I have the Titus Warhammer. I have the bike to put them on. So I'm done there. I don't need any more suits, any more characters. I'm finished. I have the tower, so I can use them for photos. I got 3 mechs, I think. And then, also, I did have this other one. Oh gosh, where is it? Let me check. 1 second. Yeah, this was one other one that I did pick up. I didn't get this directly from Joy Toy. I just grabbed it off of Amazon. But this is one of the other figures that I picked up. Let me see if I can pull this out. Oh, no, I guess not. Y'all can see. Sorry, y'all can see the glare over there. But this is one of the other figures that I got. I just wanted to just have just some random figure just to throw in with my photos, because I mean I do like taking portraits. I do like taking pictures of figures like standing next to their suits or whatever thing. But when I'm creating environments, I like to have like just little things in the background. That's why I get animals and little people and stuff like that, just to make it a little more believable, rather than just doing the portrait stuff all the time. I like doing that stuff, but when I'm creating scenes, I like to have other things going on in the scene. So yeah, so this is the other guy I just got in the mail just a few days ago. And yeah, I don't know who this dude is, but he's the same scale as the guys in the mix, so I just grabbed him. so yeah, so that's why I got that one. Oh, you got the Shredder. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And see, then if I had Shredder, I would need to get Kang and or Krang. I mean, yeah, if I had Krang and the Shredder, I totally. And then after that, it's like, oh man, but I need Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm like, nah. See, it just keeps going. So it's best to just kind of just back off and be like, I'm good. You just gotta leave it at that. Oh, you got a Blue Imperial Knight. Okay. Oh, okay. And man, I think uh Jesse was saying that he picked up like this really big one. I can't remember what it's a Warhammer mech that he picked up, and I was like, dude, that looks good, but I'm not getting that. So I'm just like, no, that's on him. That's on him. Yeah, yes, it does. It does look big, and I mean, when you're making stuff like 1/18 scale, I mean, those bigger ones, they end up being the same size as like other stuff, but they're supposed to be like giant mechs or whatever, but they look full scale. So it looks, it looks cool. I think it looks cool, but again, I just can't. I've been collecting for so many years, and I stepped away from 112 scale. I'm just now starting back to buying more 112 scale now, but I'm more choosy than what I used to be. But I still like 1/6. 1/6 looks so good, man. You can with 1/6 scale figures, you can shoot from far away, you can shoot close up, and I mean just the detail, no matter which distance you are, they all just end up coming out looking good. So this 1/6 is my love. That's my love. So anyway, that's what we're going to take a look at. So these next group of photos that we're looking at today, these are just photos that were just submitted in the group. Like I said, I grabbed as much as I could, threw them all together, and then we'll just we'll just take a look at the photos. There are some really, really good photos that you guys submitted, so we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at that. So let me go ahead and pull that up right now. Oh yeah. You see, man. So I'm gonna get off my rant. I'm not gonna get on my rant, but the one thing I'm just not too thrilled about is there are so many companies out there that are making all these Heath Ledger Jokers, and they're making all of these Christian Bale Batmans and all these Ben Affleck Batmans. And well, the Ben Affleck Batmans I can see because there's different suits, but it's like, man, like how many Heath Ledger Jokers do we need to see? And how many Christian Bale Batmans do we need to have? It's just, and it's like so many different companies are all doing the same ones, and I'm like, y'all, I don't need that. I mean, can we move on? It's like, yes, Heath Ledger, he was good. Okay, he was a great Joker. He did a good job, and we're very sorry that what happened to him and everything. And I think you should get at least one from one company. Kind of just a homage to him for the great job that he did. But man, I don't need 5 different companies all doing the same figure. I just don't need that. It's like, look, we did a leather coat. We did a leather coat too, and look, we put stitching for the pocket, but we didn't do stitching. Like, I don't need all that stuff. It's just way too much. So anyway, let's take a look at these photos here, and let's move on. uh oh yeah. Oh really? Yeah, you better be kidding. You better be kidding on that. So, yeah. Me too, man. It's like I don't know. Dude, I move on. I move on. I do at some point. I plan to get into a spot where I really have a nice setup, like a lady, man. That's going to be one of my goals for next year. Okay, is to do a really good setup of my collection, and I already have a Joker ready. I already have a Batman ready, Bat Pod, Tumbler. I got all the stuff set up. I even have an Alfred on the way. I'm set. So that's gonna be the goal there. So I'm with you on that, Steve. Man, I don't need no more Jokers. I'm good. I am totally good. So man, I'm missing out on the pictures here. I'm missing out on the pictures. So yeah. So anyway, that other Transformers that was done by Harold, I wanted to say something nice about that one because that was a really cool photo. I do like this this Boba Fett one. This one's I can't remember who submitted that, but they submitted like a bunch of different photos of different angles from that Boba Fett, and that came out looking really good. This is another one from Harold. Looks really nice. Let me see. Oh yeah. I really like this Wonder Woman. I don't have this particular color version. I have the outfit where she's in the classic colors, and that's the one that I really like having. So yeah. This is another one I don't really want to go down is all the Ghostbusters. I just can't. I like to have that 1/6 scale Ecto one, but no, I can't bring myself to do it. Yeah. So it'll be good. This was really good too. Some tutorial. Oh, that may be doable. That may be doable. We'll yeah, we may circle back to that later on, Trotter. We'll yeah, I think that might be possible. If not by me, I know someone who does do a good job with it. We might be able to just reach out to them and pull that off and see if maybe we could do something. Oh man, that's a good Boba Fett. That's a really good Boba Fett. I have not taken pictures of my Boba Fett in a while. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's a backpack in the background. Just random dinosaur walking on a backpack. Okay. This is cool. I like this one. I really like this one. I was on the fence about this one because normally we don't really post a lot of pictures of this kind of stuff, but in that particular case, the gun hadn't been fired off yet, so yeah, I let it go. Oh, this is good too. I like this one. Harold did a good job on this one. Which I mentioned it in the group, but while these photos are going on, I'm gonna mention it now just for you guys to know. There have been some photos that have been submitted as of lately, and we did not allow the photos, and we didn't allow the photos because of some of the stuff that was pertained in the content of the photo, and therefore as a result of that we was like, no, we can't do that. So I just want to say to the people that that are in the group and anyone who's watching this video who may join our group later, we do have a younger audience that takes a look at these photos in our group. I know at least there are two father and sons that are in our group. And so because there's a younger audience that's in the group, we have to be mindful of what it is that we're submitting. So what may not be a big deal to one person would be a big deal to someone else. So please try to refrain from posting photos that have nudity in it or drug use or anything like that. We just kind of want to refrain from that. So just when you have that in mind, I mean, there's plenty of other groups out there that you can submit the photos and they will not care. But because of who we market to with our magazine and in the group and everything, we have to be mindful of all of that. So yeah, just want to just throw that out there for those of you who will be, submitting your photos. Just keep that in mind, please, when you're submitting your shots. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, these are good ones. I know I'm missing out on some of these. Man, I do like this one. It would be cool if he had like a little Rudolph nose on there. I like this shot though. This was a good one. Cyberpunk, yeah, this was a good man. I really want that bike, and I found the bike, but I don't want to pay the price for the bike. So, I like this shot too because it's like C3PO saying, "Yo, man, what up? Like, where you going?" So that's a cool one. That's cool. I like this Wolverine as well. I think I might grab this one, man. I know I put it off, but now that I have all the Deadpools and I do have a Wolverine, I think it would make sense to put the Hugh Jackman Wolverine in it. I don't know. I think it'll go along. So yeah. So they didn't give you the red nose. Oh, oh, hey, this shot looks good. Is this was that one of yours, Tommy, that you submitted? Because man, I like that one. That seemed to be a better shot. I don't know if that was the one that you did there, but yeah, I think this I can totally see this. So someone take the figure and put it in the microwave. I would say it's in a way kind of fitting for the background, kind of going along with it. I'm curious to see how you got that light in there, though. Did you actually get the microwave on in order to get that light going? Because it looks like it's coming straight from the top there, straight out of the microwave. So I don't know, but still very, very clever, very, very clever with that. Yeah, so this good stuff. Anyway, that's pretty much all we got for today. So thank you very much to all of you for submitting your photos and everything. And so it's always fun talking to you guys about our photography and getting inspiration from you guys. So yeah, it's just always pleasant. And I'm glad we've been doing this magazine for quite a few years now, and it's still going strong, still having a whole lot of fun. I would say be on the lookout, please, for we're going to start throwing in some questions in the group so that we can put our feelers out more of what you guys would like to see in future issues, and also stuff that we've done in the past issues if you want to see more of that. So as far as like particular topics and particular things we were doing. So yeah, be on the lookout for some questions and some surveys going out to see what you guys think and what we're going to do next. We do have some very, very big plans for Toytography as a whole next year. So we got some good stuff coming your way that I'm super excited to share with you guys, but I don't want to share it until I get more details and also some official things going on as well before I share with you guys. So again, thank you very much for joining us today. You guys are always appreciated. Yes, everything is going well. Like I said, we just got here for like a little over an hour now. We've been here, and I would say since we've been here, the hotel room is kind of warmed up a little bit more. so we are doing good. But thanks very much, Ken. I appreciate the well wishes, sir. As you can see, this is my little friend right now. She's here. She's just about as bored as everybody else in here. So yeah, we're gonna be moving on and doing some other things before we finish the rest of our evening. So thank you again, you guys, and I will see you next week in the next video with some more stuff to share with you guys and more photos and everything. So yeah, continue to be inspired And we will see you next week. Until next time, have a good one. Bye bye.